What is up, beautiful Bearcast people of the world? This is kind of funny because Pop and I didn't see each other this morning. I mean, we briefly saw each other.
Yeah.
He walked in with a gray shirt, and then I walked in with this barbell sweater. And then he puts on his sweater, but we were like back to back. And then when we turned, we like face each other, and then we're fucking Sadie Hawkins, this bitch.
You saw me wear this black sweater.
No, I didn't.
I was walking down the hallway and you saw it. So you knew what I was going to wear.
No, what?
That's how cute she is, guys. If you're watching this video and you're not listening, you're watching it, then you'll see we're both wearing the exact same sweater. And that's how cute
so
she
stupid.
is. Really? You don't think it's cute?
No, I hate matching shit.
Oh, I always liked it when we bought like when we went to our Europe trip where we bought the North Face jackets.
Yeah, you like that a lot. So I was doing it to make you happy, but I fucking hate it. Okay, hate's a strong word. I always say that.
So you think it's gay?
Whoa. Gay is happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think it's happy. I don't know. I like feeling unique and special. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a middle child. I fucking was, you know,
You don't think it's cute? I think it's cute. I like it.
Yeah, but, I mean, a lot of people think it's cute. I don't think it's not cute, but I'm not like trying to always match with you. That's all.
Fine. So we're not going to get matchy shit anymore.
I mean, you've had fucking 10 years of it. Can you cut me some slack? I've bent the knee for fucking 10 years.
Stay down
Going
there.
on 12. Hey, you bent the knee too. You're down there with me, bending your knee.
So we're matching. Cute me.
Yes, we're still matching.
Yes.
So we'll match down there, okay?
Yes.
My shit's full of hair. I think
it's cute when we match. Because
I know you think it's
you know
cute.
why I think it's extra cute? Because I don't think we look like the people that would match.
Of course, because I'm super hot and you're like this thing. Just kidding.
So I think because we're already so awkward and weird.
We're not awkward and weird at all.
Yeah, like you're this tall bimbo and I'm like this short.
So people can tell I'm a bimbo before I even open my mouth.
Cross-eyed Asian guy. So it's cool that we were matching because you wouldn't think that these two dudes are like, these two people.
I've been called a dude my whole fucking life.
Really?
Yes.
By people that.
No, my brother. That's it.
Oh, just by your brother?
Yeah.
Oh. How does it feel?
We're just two dudes in
How
love.
does it feel to be 5'11" and a female? The reason why I'm asking is I think 5'11" I think 5'11" is already a height that most dudes wish they were.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because the average height is like between like 5'7", 5'9", right? And then so most people, they want to be a few inches taller. A lot of people, they want to be tall, but they want to stand out. They don't want to have to be like The Rock. They just want to be taller. And so 5'11" is already tall for a guy. So for most girls, I think a tall girl is like 5'6" or 5'7", right? So for you to be 5'11", you got to be in like the 1% or like 3% of the world.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be that tall?
Growing up, honestly, like oddly enough, I didn't even know I was tall. So I didn't know that and I try to look back at pictures where I'm like standing with other girls and stuff, and I don't feel like I stand out too much.
But what about when like the teacher's lecturing you and she's looking up at you?
Fuck you. That never happened.
That never happened?
No, ever. That like never happened. So it wasn't until like maybe like my senior year in high school where I'm like, oh shit, I think I'm tall. Or my junior year in high school. When it like, I was like faced with reality, and it wasn't even like a bad experience.
But I saw this junior high picture of you and you guys are in Hawaii with your pops.
Yeah.
And you guys are already the same height.
Me and my pops?
Yeah. So in junior high,
yeah,
when you're like, I don't know, 12, 13 or something.
It was normal.
You were already like 5'8" or 5'9".
Yeah. I mean, but it was normal because I had a tall brother too. So like, it wasn't like abnormal. And my mom's fairly tall. My mom's my dad's height. Like they're both the same height.
But like 5'8", 5'9" in junior high, that's insanely tall.
Yeah, in retrospect, yeah, I can say that now. But I'm saying as like, because you're asking me how I felt.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize that I was tall up until maybe my junior year when I started dating, and the guy was actually shorter than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it would like it just wasn't a thing. You know, like it wasn't a thing. But because he was shorter than me and I wanted to wear high heels, I'm like, oh shit. I was just like, he's just short. It wasn't my problem.
That's really cool of you. You never thought like, Oh, you sure? That's unattractive.
No one made fun of me.
No.
one-
But for your own personal. So I took this class.
Yeah, I think I'm attracted to shorter guys.
Really?
Clearly.
That's good for me. Because like I took this class at UCLA. It was kind of like a I honestly it was a bullshit class because some of the things we did in class was sleep under the tables. And then another thing we would talk about like relationships and we talk about like
What's a class?
I forgot what it was called. But like one of the reports you had to write is you have to like fill out a sleep report, how you're sleeping, and like it was just weird.
Is it like a stress?
Could be maybe like a stress class.
That's not a bullshit class.
But one of the things
That's a great class.
One of the discussions in class was going around the room and if girls like guys that were taller than them or not. And
the majority do.
Yeah. Majority, like 99% of them all liked it when a guy is taller. And what they were saying is they
feel
all
secure.
Yeah, they all had the consensus that they feel protected, they feel secure. So you never felt like you needed that, like from a taller guy?
I don't think I needed because the guy could be tall but lanky and kind of scrawny, and I'm not gonna feel safe.
But some people still like that. Some people still feel safe with that.
Yeah, I think because I've always kind of been a little bit more on the tomboy side or athletic and like capable of shit.
Yeah.
If the guy wasn't capable, then that was the turn off for me. That was like if he was 6 feet tall,
yeah,
and he couldn't run properly, then that for me, I'm like, ooh.
So
I'm
for
like,
you, it's
ugh.
more about the capability
Yeah.
rather than just the height itself.
Yeah. Yeah. Because for me, I'm like, that's bullshit. Like there were times where I'm like, oh, I want to be picked up like that. Or like, you know, like when they're like the girl's smaller than the guy. And then
How
like,
come
the
when
guy
I
could
pick you up, you always go like, put me down.
Oh, because your body's hard and it hurts.
That's what it feels like to get picked up.
Oh, well then, yeah, that hurts.
So you don't want to get picked up?
No.
Because you just said,
sometimes
I want to get picked up.
Yeah, growing up, because you're talking about how it felt.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck? Why are you being so insecure right now?
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm so secure.
I don't know.
Okay.
So yeah, there were those times where I had that, or there were times where like I felt more bad for the dude, you know, like
Why would you feel bad for the dude?
because I just never wanted them to feel like less of a man because their woman was taller.
So your understanding of a dude is that most dudes don't like girls that are taller than them.
I mean, that's just what you grow up with. Like you can watch any kid's cartoon or kids.
But how did
programming.
you know that?
Because that's what I grew up watching.
Oh, so you grew up
That
watching.
the guy is the bigger, burlier
yeah,
one,
yeah.
and the girl is a small.
But how
petite
did you
one.
know that the guy was going to be insecure about that?
Because I'm like, we're not the norm from what I grew up seeing.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming, and it's a huge assumption here, I'm assuming that they also don't see it as a norm, and I don't want them to feel less than.
How come you never, so if that's also the norm to you, how come you never like specifically sought out taller dudes that
I
are
just wasn't attracted. I mean, I did date taller guys.
Yeah.
But somehow I just didn't end up with them.
You're just not attracted to them. You never go, I want to fit that mold that I see on TV or in the movies.
No, I don't ever think I tried to ever fit any mold from what I saw. If anything, I would see the molds and I'd be like, ugh, I hate that.
Oh.
Like it's rare for me to see an existing mold that like the masses like, where
Yeah.
I'm like, I want some of that.
Because most tall chicks
that's
that I
boring.
knew, like I went to UCLA, right? It's one of the top volleyball schools. It's actually the top volleyball school in the entire nation. And I'll see like some tall ass bitch, right, that plays volleyball. And I'm like, I bet she's with another volleyball dude. And then later, another guy would come out and she was like 6'3" and the dude was like 6'6". I'm like, see, I knew it. And it's usually some tall ass chick with some either a fucking taller ass dude.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, because they even though they're already outside of like the normal bell curve of height, I think they still want to find like the TV thing that you're seeing.
Yeah. No, I don't care about that.
Damn.
Yeah. Clearly.
But what about growing up with that height? Like so you didn't know. When
I
did you
didn't
find
know.
out when they scouted you for volleyball?
No, I didn't even know. I mean, maybe.
Did they go
But
like,
it didn't even like
they didn't
click.
scout you?
They did, but they didn't for basketball. But it never really clicked that I was like an odd like height. Like it just felt like I always just felt like I was like maybe just a little bit taller. Like I didn't feel like it was a significant amount of height that
Do
I
you
had.
feel that now?
When I think about it, yeah. When I think about it, I'm like, damn, I'm tall.
'Cause you're really tall for a girl.
Yeah, I still don't feel it though.
Really?
Yeah, I still don't feel it. I just feel like some girls are really small.
Because even like 5'8" or 5'9" is tall for a girl already.
Yeah, I still don't feel it.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I have a friend, or I have a couple friends that they're shorter than me, but I feel like they're taller than me.
Who?
I don't know. Yeah. What do you mean who? If I wanted to say who, I would say their name. God damn. We'll read the fucking signs.
I'm not good at that.
Clearly. I know. I hate telling you secrets or talking shit about shit in public because you're like, what? I'm like, keep your fucking voice down. I'm like, don't look right now. But the person right here, like, who? I'm like,
I would never do that. I'm so slick.
You're not slick.
I'm fucking the slickest.
You're not slick.
Ever.
There's times where I'm like, okay, off camera, this is what's going on. Don't point that out because that's the wrong thing that we don't want to fucking mention. And then we're like, okay, action. You're like, wait, what the fuck is this? I'm like, oh, you fucking
I probably did that
dude.
on purpose.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you
That's
didn't.
how slick I am.
Anyway, what you continue interviewing? I like this.
Oh, so I'm just like, yeah. So okay, you still don't even feel like you're.
I don't.
tall.
I really don't until it's like so when I went to Japan, right? Like everyone was like, wow, Gio's gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
I didn't feel that. I didn't feel like I was tall.
Really?
Yeah. I'm fucking delusional.
Because even I felt tall in Japan.
Yeah, I'm delusional. Yeah. I never think about my height. And it's not until someone points it out where I'm like, oh yeah. So like when I meet like, you know, our online friends and stuff, then they're like, whoa, you're a lot taller than I thought. And I'm like, yeah, I get that a lot.
You don't feel it's weird when the top of your head's scraping the ceiling when you're walking everywhere?
It doesn't scrape the top of my ceiling. It sounds like you're a little bit jealous, but it's okay.
Then why do you always have stucco in your hair?
What? Stucco's a fucking thing of the 80s. What are you talking about?
Hey, you walk around a lot of 80s building. You're a fan of architecture.
You're so fucking junior high right now.
Why?
Because you have a crush on me, clearly.
I do have a crush on you.
So you're like
I never stop. That's why I always want to wear the same stuff with you.
Yeah, well, here you go. We both bend the knee together.
Fine.
And we're here like two fucking high schoolers.
Yeah, because I just thought it's interesting because you've been tall for a long time and it's not just a little bit tall, it's really tall. So I thought like you would maybe just not self-aware or like, because I just thought like.
I just had cool people around me. No one would, like, it was never a thing. And my friends were tall too. Like one of my best friends.
Yeah, but like you can clearly tell a difference, right? Like for me, I guess my height thing would
but it wasn't like, so I knew I was tall. So I knew I was tall, I knew I was a little bit taller than my friends.
Yeah.
And I never realized how big of a gap that was.
Yeah. Like
one of my best friends in high school, she was 4'11" and I'm 5'11". But I didn't realize that like how significant the height difference was.
Until you saw a picture or something.
Yeah. And then I'm like, oh shit, that's crazy. But like I was never, like I just didn't dwell or think about it because it just wasn't important.
Yeah. It didn't feel weird that when you're sleeping, your feet are off the mattress?
No, I always had a king bed. I wasn't poor like you.
Oh, fine. Yeah. Yeah, I was normal height, but my feet were still off the mattress.
Are they because you were hot? Oh.
No.
You were poor?
Yeah.
You're stupid.
I like making you laugh.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard making your significant other laugh. When I make you laugh.
Because they're fucking tired of their shit.
Yeah.
All of our stand-up comedian friends, to hear even David, like Mario's tired of David's
But David's
shit.
not even funny.
Damn. So yeah, they're just so fucking tired of their shit and their shenanigans that it's not even funny to them.
No,
But
I mean,
they're funny
you
to
don't
the
laugh
rest of the world.
You don't laugh at my shit.
But you're not a comedian.
True.
I mean, like you're not a stand-up
I got
comedian.
you. Yeah, I got you. You're not trying to diss
like
me.
You're a
It's
funny
true.
person.
Yeah, but you still like when I can make you chuckle and like that gut laugh, when I can get that from you, I'm like, wow, I did that. Yeah, I'm really proud of myself when that shit happens.
Fine.
What about you though? They could flip the same question with you because stereotypically, a guy wants to feel like the dominant man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank God for Generation Z that's like wiping all that shit out. But like I've been brainwashed that way. As much as I try to like not see it that way, that's how I do see it. Yeah, like you grew up with like the guy being the bigger one in the relationship. Even like in the animal kingdom, right? Like dogs, for example, like the male breed is usually a heavier, bigger breed, or the bigger one of the male and the female species.
Yeah.
How did you feel? Or like,
because
I feel like you always like tall girls.
I did like tall girls. What's crazy is, even though I was really small my whole life, I always felt very big and dominant on the inside. So like, in junior high I was 4'6", and I was already
That was me in fucking elementary
I know.
school.
Like I was 4'6", and so not only was I always the smallest, like either the littlest or the second to smallest person in my class.
Damn, I don't know. I never had that.
Or I was also the youngest because I have a November birthday. So that might also be, so I'm not only am I like physically less developed, I'm just biologically less developed too. So I was always the smallest, but like I always wanted to play sports with the big guys. I got into fights with everyone that's literally bigger than me. And like I would see a dude and like I could see past
You sound like you have fucking Napoleon.
I probably did because I would
complex.
see like especially in junior high when people started fighting a lot, I can see people in the physical attributes. I'm immune to them. I don't see like oh, that guy's 6 feet tall. What if he punches me? Look how big his hands are. I just see, oh, this guy's a bitch.
Right.
You know? And I would just see them for who they are. And it was almost like, you know, that one shirt that almost every single like cholo son had? It'd be like two pit bulls, like one facing this direction and one facing the other direction. And it's like, it's not the size of the dog and the fight or whatever, the size of the fight and the dog or the bark. It's like, it's usually that shirt.
Mm-hmm. No.
And so when I read that saying, I'm like, yeah, that's so true, because pit bulls, they're not the biggest dogs.
They're buff as fuck though.
But like, yeah, if you can get like a 50-pound, 60-pound pit bull, one that's mean versus like a 200-pound Saint Bernard.
Don't stereotype pit bulls like that, all right? They already have bad
That's what I'm
branding.
saying, a mean one, not a nice one.
Oh, okay, because they're all really, really nice.
But yeah, you take a little one like that, and then some dogs that are smaller, they're just crazier, you know? So like, I think for me, although like when you go to the club and you see a 300-pound, 6'4" guy, immediately you're like, that's intimidating, right? For a split second. But the minute you talk to someone and you start seeing them
you're like, oh, they're a bitch.
Handle situations,
they become
like,
small.
Yeah, then you understand how really alpha or how really dominant they are.
Yeah.
And I think just throughout my life, that is what I would have been able to see. So, with you, I don't feel insecure in terms of the height, or even when you want to wear heels and it turns you into 6'3", I don't care, because like I think in my mind, I've always been like a big person. So like your height doesn't make me feel like a small person.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe that's why I like shorter guys. Maybe that's why I'm attracted to them, because there has to be some sort of like big personality or that big dick energy or that alpha-ness about them, that they are secure with themselves enough to be like, I don't give a fuck. I know I have this big presence.
But some people are like that and some people aren't. Like we have friends that post on Instagram about how short they are, like every single photo.
Well, yeah, that I would never date that person. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's just not the person that I'm attracted to.
There's a lot of people like that too.
Yeah, of course there's a lot of people like that. And I think I'm having revelations here.
Yeah.
I'm having breakthroughs.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, oh, maybe that's why I was attracted to a shorter guy, because it didn't matter if the guy was tall. It's like, I just didn't feel protected, because it's like, you have the size, but you're
a bitch on the inside.
Yeah. But like when you're like complaining about some shit, I just see you as like smaller than me. And I have to wear the pants, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to wear that. I don't want that. And like we tend to mimic our parents' relationships, you know what I mean? And my dad was not a tall dude, but he landed a tall chick, my mom, you know, and tall for their.
Your mom's actually really tall.
Yeah, she's like what, 5'6", 5'7"?
I don't know. I think she's like 5'7" or 5'8" or something.
Yeah, because my sister's my oldest sister's 5'8".
Oh.
And so when I would see both of them together, and my mom had curly hair, so it gives her like another inch or two, so she even looked taller than my dad.
And she's always like this. So her eyeline is just really tall too.
Fuck you.
She's always like,
she's not.
She's always surprised and wondering what's going on.
You know what? Before I beat your ass, because you're talking about my mom, I want to introduce our sponsor. And this is one of my favorite sponsors. I'm completely in love with this game. I'm talking about Best Fiends.
She's been playing this literally like every single day.
I love it. I love it so much because it's enough of a challenge.
What level are you on now?
213.
Damn. Because last time I checked in with you like a few days ago, you were like 205.
Yeah.
Damn.
213. It's just been nice because I'm at home. I'm stuck with your big personality. I'm stuck with Taika's big personality, and I just need time for myself. But I just don't have that luxury because we're stuck at home and we have to interact. Yeah. And it's a quick me time. Like I can unplug. I don't have to think about anything. I can just get away from all my woes and my hoes and just have my me time. Like I even like playing it before we film this podcast because we film it really, really early.
Yeah.
And like it just stimulates my brain. It's like my coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's really bright graphics.
Colorful.
It's super colorful. And like you have like this arsenal of like insects that you start collecting it's so cute.
Sounds like a game.
Every level. Yeah. When you level up, you start collecting different insects and you can start feeding them. Or you can start paying for them to like have more strength and ability to attack their arch nemesis, which are the slugs, right? Because like in this world, it's all about like they live in a garden. So you're like trying to go through like flowers and stuff, but you're trying to kill these slugs because they're messing up your garden.
That's funny.
Yeah. So they're trying to protect their garden. And the graphics are really cute. The levels are never repeated. Like every time you level up, it's this new adventure. And I absolutely love it. It's family friendly. And then it's really happy. It's bright. Like it just puts me in a good mood. I absolutely love it. You guys have to try it. Best Fiends. It's best. It's kind of like Friends, but just take out the R. Best Fiends. It's available at the Google. Google. What is it called?
I don't know. I know it's App Store, right?
Yeah. Google Play. It's available for free on Google Play, and it's available on Apple's
App Store.
Yeah, the App Store. So get that, you guys. Sorry. So get that. You guys are going to love it. It has over 1 million downloads and a ton of 5-star reviews. So it's a must. Like I'm completely in love with it. It's hard for me to put it down because it's just so much fun. So again, that's Best Fiends. So it's Friends without the R. Again, it's free. Download it ASAP. But yeah. Talking shit about my mom. I didn't forget.
I wasn't talking shit about your mom.
Yeah, you did. You said that her eyes. So anyway, so that's just the relationship that I grew up witnessing where my dad just didn't give a fuck because he's like, my woman's hot. You know, my woman's hot. She's like my trophy here. Like I scored, I landed this. And he was really proud of it. And his height was never a topic of conversation. Like he was just I don't know. He's just an alpha dude.
Yeah, I think I don't know if this is a incorrect generalization, but I feel like a lot of people match their physical characteristics. Like, like a lot of people I notice that generally if they're tall, some people, they just carry themselves tall and they know that they're tall.
That's not true at all.
Okay. But that's just how I view the world. And then some people, I realize when they're short, they carry that. They're like, oh, I'm a short person. Or, or like.
That's not true either.
Or there's people that, I don't know. That's just kind of that's the energy that I feel.
Oh, maybe because you're not tall. You don't hang out with the tall people.
Yeah.
But when I hang out with the tall people, some people hate being tall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I don't hang out with them enough. So what I'm trying to get to is the reason why I think I've always been attracted to taller girls is they had the energy that I liked. That I've noticed that taller girls, they don't have at least the ones that I've been around, they don't have so much the like, I'm this little girl that can't do jack shit. Like that type of feeling.
Oh, true.
Because that's the energy. Because I feel like I'm so, I don't want to use the word alpha or dominant because it's just not, that's not
You're
what I'm
pretty
trying
fucking alpha.
But yeah, but that's not what I'm trying to get to. I think for me, it's like, I'm so,
capable?
No, like, what's the word? Like, I feel like I'm so like bold.
Oh.
And so like, let's fucking do it then. Like, like for me, we can do anything at any time, right? People, they have specific order, whatever. Like literally, if we're watching TV and you want to go jump in the ice cold pool, I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. So I'm so, not headstrong, but I'm so down, impulsive and bold. And I'm down, like if you wanted to go, if we're in the middle of like a steakhouse, let's tap dance on the dinner table. I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. I'm just so like that, right? That's my energy.
You're down ass bitch.
I'm down that that's almost the complete opposite of like the stereotypical like Korean girl. I can't do anything. Can you carry this for me and hold my purse and do whatever? So like I can't, it's hard for me to,
Why are you calling out Korean girls?
That's
this whole time you didn't call anyone out but them. What do you want to talk about it? What did a Korean girl
because you know what I'm
do
talking about. Like just that like when it's
I know what you're talking about, but because I know you.
And this exists in all cultures, but when they're too I know the word. Korean's a bad word. When they're too dainty in personality and helpless, when they feel like they can't do anything, it's a big turnoff for me. And I think
some people love that.
Yeah, some people love it. Then that's often like, because some people love to take care of the women. And for me,
and you don't.
I don't. Yeah,
you walked into that.
Yeah. And I fucking hate that. So I think that's why I've always been attracted to like girls that not only are just tall but also high achievers. You know, like people that just kind of have that like that push through type of spirit.
Chutzpah. I don't even know if I said it right.
Is that the word?
Yeah.
But like that push through, like that big clit energy. You know?
Ugh, I don't want
like a little
clit.
throbbing little clit right there.
Ew. Clits are so weird, man. That's why I can't eat fucking clams.
Pussy? Oh.
And pussy, yes. I can't eat clams or pussy just because of the way the clit looks. Ugh.
Yeah, but that's why I think I was attracted to you, because I just like you're a bitch. then you're just strong in this personality, and then so like what I like about, so no one likes bitches, right? But
some people like bitches. Some people paid it for people to be bitches.
That's true.
With them.
So most people don't
Pay me.
Some people don't like bitches, but what's cool about a bitch is that if you need to get them to do something, it's pretty easy.
Them who? The bitches or the bitches that are being bitches to
the bitches?
How do you get them to do something easy?
So like, let's say right now you feel like being dainty and helpless, right? And I go, hey, baby, want to go run outside in the rain? I'm like, no, it's going to be so cold. All I have to do is turn your bitch on. And I'm like, you're such a little bitch. You're a pussy. Let's go run out in the rain.
That has nothing to do with bitch. That's competitive.
And then you'll be like, what? In your fucking face?
That's competitive.
And then we go out and do it.
That's not a bitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's not a bitch. That's just because I'm competitive.
Fine.
Then, and it's like, oh, so you want to be like that? You think or whatever? And I'd be like, oh, really, motherfucker?
So maybe what I like is because it's that
the
competitive,
opposite.
strong nature. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're talking about getting a bitch to do, you'll know where a bitch, like if she's a bitch, you know her position on shit, and it's hard to get her to do anything.
True. Never mind.
But you'll easily know her position.
That's true. Never mind.
Yeah, because it's like, do you like this? It's like, fuck no. I think that shit's whack.
So I like.
That's also a rude bitch.
I like strong personalities that like you. We're just down to do anything. You know, like let's do a 3-mile hike with like 20 pounds on our back because we got to go camping. Like just go out and do it. Or let's go jump off that bridge. Just go do it. You know, that's what I think. Like. I never felt insecure because I was just looking for someone's personality type to match mine, because mine is so like crazy and bold.
Do you remember when we were first like dating, maybe the first year, when we went to Eden Canyon for the first time? And then it had I think it had just rained. So there was actually like waterfalls and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it was like, so we didn't go to the upper half of the waterfall. We were at the bottom where everyone sees it.
Yeah.
And then you were like, you want to get down? You want to go inside? And I was like, yeah. And we got inside fully clothed and we have a picture of it.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah. And it was freezing.
It was fucking cold. I don't know what I was thinking.
But I thought it was tight.
Yeah.
And
raccoon dicked it.
Yeah. I'm like,
she's the one.
I think I fell in love with her.
Now it's different, man. Like,
why?
I don't know what's changed in me. I was like, I've been thinking about this.
You're not down for crazy shit anymore?
I don't know. I think I'm like thinking about, I feel like I'm old now.
Do we need to break up?
Shut up. Like, I feel like I'm so stuck in like my comforts now, where I'm just like, wait, why the fuck would I want to do that? Like, I'm so warm and I'm like so comfortable, you know, and like everything's so like soft and padded. Like, why would I want to? It's an inconvenience to me now.
I have that, but it's actually logical.
For example? So
you know how like I've always wanted to do like an amateur fight.
Okay.
I really wanted to, right? And so I started training for it. I was like, I'm going to train for it. And I started training for like 2 years. And then even my coach was like,
I think you're ready.
I think you'll do pretty good.
Yeah.
And then even my friend's coach, Nick, David's coach, he was like, I think you'll do pretty good. You know, like this, I think you're ready for it. Even if you like, let's say, I'm not going to say you win or lose because you just never know who shows up at those fights. But even if you lost, you'd put up a good fight and you'd show some technical mastery of the sport at your beginner level, right?
Wow, that's a humble brag. I like it.
So I'm like, oh, okay. No, I'm not even trying to brag. But
I know you're not. I'm kidding.
But for me, For something. So, and I used to look for fights in college, right? I used to get into
In
street fights.
college?
Yeah, and I used to get in street fights in high school, like the whole peacemakers thing. Like we would go to the clubs and we push each
that
other.
was
into
high
be-
school.
Yeah, but it was.
I'm glad I didn't meet you in college.
It wouldn't quit cold turkey.
I'd be like, you're such an idiot.
We were idiots. Yeah, we were fucking around. And then now, because I'm like, okay, I got to be a dad, and to be a good dad, I need all my brain cells. So I'm like, what if I get knocked out, or like, what if I get hurt?
Yeah, stuff like that.
So that stuff to me, that's logical, right?
Yeah, I think about stuff like that too.
So that stuff, like that's why, like, I actually really want to go skydiving, but I'm also like, there is still the 1% chance, so I need to put myself in that kind of danger.
Yeah.
So those
Same.
are the only two things, because they're kind of logical, that prevent me from doing it. But everything else, comfort, inconvenience, I love that shit. Like this morning, I was actually thinking about jumping in the pool just for a split second, just to wake me up, because I'll be like, oh, that'd be so cool. Because you always hear about people with these ice baths, and it's probably considered an ice bath right now. It's probably 50 degrees, and I'm like, oh, that'd be so cool. And like stuff like that doesn't, the inconvenience and the discomforts doesn't really affect me.
Yeah, I think now, because I know the good life, I'm like, why would I want to go backwards?
Yeah.
Like camping. Like I used to love camping because I'm like, ooh, adventure this. But I'm like, I've done camping enough to be like, okay, cool. I got that out of my system. I want a cushiony bed. I want a glamp.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Glamping's fun.
I'm like, why would I want to like wake up with a fucking crooked neck?
Would you be down to get one of those Gulfstream things?
Gulfstream? What is that?
It's like that silver, like retro looking RV thing that you
Oh,
attach
yeah,
to the
that's
back of a
cute.
truck. So like we can go camping, but it'll be comfy in there.
That was the best fucking childhood I ever had when my dad, like, so my dad's always been about road trips. I don't know if it's because he loves it a lot or because he loves my mom a lot and she's claustrophobic and she suffers from anxiety. I wouldn't say if she suffers. I guess she suffers from anxiety. So for her to be in a plane or like on a boat where it's like confined small spaces, because she's a taller woman, it gives her anxiety. So she'll get a panic attack.
Oh, damn.
So I don't know if this is something that was later like surfaced or even when I was that young. But so yeah, he's always been intrigued of like trailers and like doing road trips and stuff and family vacations. Maybe because we were poor too. I don't know. But he remember the recycler? Is that still around?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know if it's around, but yeah, it's like
Okay.
the original
The
Craigslist,
first
like a
Craigslist.
penny saver. Yeah.
Exactly. So sorry, there's like a hair here that's been itching. Did you guys like that zipper ASMR? So today,
Oh yeah, that is
I was
ASMR.
like,
Damn, you're giving me a boner.
yes.
Oh shit.
Okay. So yeah, he bought a trailer from. Are you really getting a boner?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Your face. Yeah. And yeah, and he bought the trailers that you attach to your truck.
Yeah. I actually
And-
like those a lot.
Yeah, I loved it because like I would play house in there because
Yeah.
we never ended up going.
Where did he park it though?
Well, my brother's, the big long ass driveway
Oh,
there.
that's perfect.
Yeah, towards the middle house.
Yeah.
Haha, you guys don't know what my parents' house looks like. Haha. But yeah, he would park it there.
You know
and then
that side part of our house? Should we just make it pavers so we can buy a trailer and park it there?
No, I don't want a trailer.
You just said it'd be done with the Gulfstream.
Yeah, I mean, but I was picturing us like in our 50s or 60s.
No, I'm talking about like tomorrow.
Nah, I'd rather just rent.
What happened to that bold spirit of yours?
I told you it's gone. It's not fucking convenient anymore.
So we should break up then.
I mean, if that's what you want, if you want to lose a good thing, you know.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're definitely not 5'11" anymore. You're like freaking like 4'5".
And what, you think I'm here to please you?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Bend the knee.
No.
That was from our last
Only
episode.
if you do it.
No.
It's from this episode,
Oh,
you
it
dummy.
is. It
We're wearing the
is.
same fucking sweater.
You're right.
You're
It
losing
did-
your marbles.
I didn't. So now I'm 4'6" and I'm fucking losing my marbles. Yeah,
Yeah.
you should definitely break up with me.
Done. Already broke
Fine.
up.
All right, so we're calling this cat what are we calling this?
The
now?
last podcast.
the last cast.
Yeah.
The last cast. I like that.
Just because you said, no, I'm going to buy one now. I'm going to find a place to park it.
We'll see. Okay. You'll probably convince me because I'm fucking down as fuck too. So you'd probably say some shit and I'm like, all right, fine, do it.
I've actually been looking at some. Not the big ones, but there's like really like they're called like little expedition like trailers. So they're actually probably the size of like
An expedition?
no maybe like
Oh.
half of this bed.
Oh, yucky. I would die.
So it's almost imagine like the size of a tent, but it's like a metal tent. So it's like it's on just two wheels and you attach it to the back of the truck. So it's actually small enough where you could just park it in a garage. But what's cool is on the back end of it, like you can open it and it's a
It
sink.
expands. Oh,
Yeah, so it's like a
is there a bed in there?
Yeah, the bed's on the inside. It's almost like a little pod, like a metal pod. So it's for people that want to go camping and they do it quite. Sorry, I had to burp. They do it quite frequently, and but you want it to be way more comfortable. And what's cool about one of those guys is you could actually just stick all of your camping and gun and shooting, fishing, whatever that stuff in it, and just leave it in there. And so when you need to, you just hook it up to your truck
you saw
and you're
your
ready to go.
friends have that.
My friend has a big version of it. I just need a small one.
What do you mean need? You don't need anything.
No, you trust me. You need these.
You don't need it. Like your fucking workbench. Every time I go into our garage right now, because it's a fucking mess.
I actually use it.
And I love, what?
I use it all the time.
Your workbench?
Yeah, I'm fixing shit all the time. It just happens so fast that you don't even see it.
There's no surface for you to fix anything.
I move it to the side and I go.
It's impossible to move it. And you put it back?
I put it back because it's not done organized yet. So I don't want to touch it, because if I touch it, I'm going to forget where I put things. So right now, like, how do you think I'm fixing all my like gun stuff and stuff? I got everything ready for the apocalypse that's going to happen.
You don't have gun shit in the gun safe?
No, when I'm fixing it, when I have to put on harnesses and like, different tools.
Yeah, don't have there's not specific tools for that? You can just use regular,
tools, yeah.
Oh.
At least the stuff that I'm doing, it's pretty easy. I don't have any special crazy stuff.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but anyway, every time I see that fucking workbench, it pisses me off. Because I'm just like, fucking, it's just taking up space. Like, it's so useless.
Like 2 by 3 feet. It's so small.
I think it's the principle.
But I'm using it
You're
like
not.
every week.
You're not. You're not using it the right way.
Yes, I am.
You would accomplish the same thing even better if you just had a toolbox.
No way.
Yes, way.
I use it every week.
Emphasis on the way, because you're a fucking way.
No, I do it every week. Trust me.
I know, but I'm just saying you can achieve the same effect.
Yeah.
And probably even better if you had a toolbox, because now everything is in one space and it's mobile now.
But if you open the garage, do I look like a man? No. But when I do,
if you have a workbench?
If you don't have a workbench, you're not a man. But if you open it and there is one, then people go, oh shit, I don't want to rob this.
But you're not a man
house.
because you don't know how to fucking do man shit.
Yes, I do.
Oh, nice. Look at that. Did you see that? Wow.
Duh.
I know how to get under your skin real quick.
No, you don't. Try to get under my skin.
I already did, baby.
I know how to suck dick like a man.
I'm so proud of you for saying that.
Why?
Because I want to see. I don't know if I would ever want to see you suck dick.
I'm so fucking competitive that if whatever's on the table, if we're wagering something.
Yeah, I'm sure. I could picture it.
I'm down
there
to
would
do
be
anything.
there'd be nothing sexual about it. Like I know you wouldn't enjoy it. But I know you would want to fucking smash it.
That's why I'm fucking dangerous.
You are. You're scary.
Because I'll suck a dick to prove a point.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And I can already see you even gag a little bit and be like, fuck no, I know, fucking bitch. And then go back and then do it more passionately.
Yeah. I'm down to do things that are very weird to me.
You like say it like you're like, there's some taboo stuff, but you said the fucking craziest shit. So you're good.
What do you mean?
Because you said it, you're like, I'm down to do some crazy shit. Like it's like taboo, but you've already said the crazy shit.
Like what?
Sucking dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have to when you're like, I'm down to do crazy, like you don't have to hint anything.
That's why I like you, because you're down to do it too.
Suck dick?
Yeah.
I know, man. I'm always trying to prove a point.
I like that.
My competitive nature.
Yeah, I like a competitive nature.
Oh, really? You don't think I can suck dick?
Nah,
Look.
I don't believe so. I don't think. Nah, prove it.
I'm the best, though.
Prove it. Let me see.
Just kidding.
I forgot your last argument. You got to prove it to me.
No. What were we saying? Because you kind of threw me off with the sucking dick part.
What?
Oh, the man. Yeah. I was saying about your workbench, how I'm just like, every time I see it, I'm like, I told this fool. I think it's because it's one of those I told you so's.
But it's not I told you, because you literally use it all the time.
Baby, to use it, it has to be cleared. You have to use it the way you use a desk.
I think what you're really upset about is just that it's not clear.
No, I'm not.
Because I literally use it every week.
No. No. I use my vanity. That's using it because I'm using it for what it's for.
Yeah.
I'm using the top of it.
Yeah.
I'm using the drawers.
That's what I use my workbench for.
There is no top. There's like books.
I put it away and I use the
shit.
top and then I put everything back.
It's impossible. That's impossible because there's so much bullshit on there.
Yeah. I take the bullshit, I put it on the side and I put the bullshit back on top and I'm done.
Side of what? It's not even that big. It's like
on
half
the
the size
floor.
of this table. You do so much work instead of just putting it away. You would have been done.
If I have to, so you know how I like to organize, right? I can't.
You suck.
If I need to organize, it needs to be a straight makeover. So I just know how much drama it's gonna take to do the whole thing. So I'm just like, fuck it. There's things piled up from like 4 years. I have random like scuba socks on
4
there.
years. You guys hear that? And he's not
I
exaggerating.
have a trigger assembly that I haven't put in yet. I have probably some fucking random like Harry Potter
that doesn't
book.
bother you that it's just there like a half-ass?
No, because it's compartmentalized. It's like the miscellaneous drawer. It's like that.
Because you don't know where anything ever is.
I just know that there's some shit there. I don't need to get to it, but if I know I need to get something in that realm, like if I need a floaty for my GoPro, I know it's probably there. And I go there.
It's not there.
When I need to get
There's a whole section of just GoPro shit.
Exactly.
Somewhere else.
Yeah. So I just know that.
Yeah, exactly. I just disproved your point.
I just
don't exactly. You're wrong.
I know generally what my shit is. There's a dry erase marker on there. I just know that dry erase marker eraser. I just know that, right? So if I need to get that, I leave it there.
You're so annoying.
But if we're gonna have a garage cleaning day, and I know if I have 4 hours, consider it clean.
Yeah, maybe for that first month, and then it goes back to
No,
that.
it won't, because we moved, and that's why it looks like that.
No, you're.
Because remember, at the other house, it was clean the whole time. It wasn't for storage because I use it all the time. My buddy Ryan would come over and work on guns all the time. It was clean.
You don't have a friend, Ryan. I can't believe you just lied to the people.
I have 2 friends named Ryan.
No, one works for you and he's not your friend. He doesn't like you. I'm just kidding. No, I think it's just the principle of it all. I think when I pictured someone working,
it's just messy. That's the principle.
No, when I pictured someone going, I need it because I'm going to do work on it. I see you with the stool, like building some shit.
Exactly.
You know, like cutting pieces of wood.
Yeah, like my guns. I'm assembling, disassembling my harnesses, all that stuff.
Yeah, but I don't see you doing it ever.
I do it. I just do it so fast. I just go in, I do what I need to do.
What the hell happened to my throat?
And then that's it.
No, I don't know. I guess it's not up to my standards. And I'm like, I knew you weren't going to use it how you said it.
You just want me to spend more time in the garage, what were you trying to say? I'm just too good at what I'm building.
No, I'm just saying.
I miss you guys so much that it only takes me like 5 minutes to do what I need to do.
No, that's great. I like that. But I'm
That's
just saying
what I'm
you
doing.
don't need a bench.
I do, because I do all the stuff. Every time I come back from shooting, I have to disassemble, clean, and do stuff like that. I do it on the bench real quick, and I come back inside
Fine.
the house.
Well, you have your bench. I don't think you're going to get your trailer. At least not until we hit our 50s, like mid 50s.
Nah, we're going to get it soon.
No, we're not.
I'll show you.
Oh my God. Are you challenging me?
Yeah.
Good luck, buddy. Good luck. You're not going to fucking get it.
Why?
We can't even go anywhere right now.
Yeah, I know, but when we can, we're gonna go camping.
Then we'll talk about that.
And
I'll say no then.
And you know how fun it was when we went.
I know the word, but
we went to the RV. When we did our RV trip, that was so fun.
That was fun. Just watching you drown.
And remember when we also did a little road trip, which is you, me, and Taika went to Yosemite, went to Sequoia. We went down to Big Sur. We're supposed to go to Hearst Castle, but then Taika was having a meltdown.
I know.
But imagine doing all that again. That's so fun. And a little expedition trailer thing.
Yeah, but I don't want to stare at it the rest of the 300 days in the year, you know? Because we're probably not even going to use it we're probably going to use it once every year.
So you'd rather rent one?
Duh.
But what about when I go shooting the other like 2 or 3 times a year?
I mean, how do you go shooting now?
It's miserable.
You're fucking full of shit. Do you fill up your truck bed?
Yeah.
You're so full of shit.
I don't even have to do that. If I could have everything hooked up in a little trailer thingamabobber.
Messy?
That'd be so tight.
No, you're so full of crap. I don't know. I can't back it up.
What do you mean I'm full of crap?
Oh, because you always, this is a Bart thing that he does. He always tries to sell me on some shit that he's hype about. And he tries to like give me all the pros of it. And I'm like, motherfucker, I grew up doing this shit to my mom.
So you're blaming me for being passionate again.
Huh?
You're blaming me for being passionate?
I'm blaming you for blindsiding yourself and forcing.
What do you think is going to happen?
With what? If you get the trailer?
Yeah, if I get a trailer and I have everything organized and then the garage looks nice and clean the way you want it to, and then all my guns and shooting and camping stuff is all stored inside the trailer.
Organized, nice and clean. That's not in your vocabulary.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Name me one thing right now that's clean and organized.
My backpack. And my truck. Always.
It's not.
My backpack looks like a rental.
It does not.
Look at it.
That isn't the rent backpacks.
Look at my backpack. It's clean as fuck.
No, it's not.
Everything's in its compartment.
It's not.
I can tell you exactly what my backpack looks right now. If you go on the right pocket, it's all immunity shit. I got emergencies. I have my inhaler.
I don't give a fuck what's in it.
And I have my allergy medicine. Boom. The other pocket,
go to my backpack.
2 quarts.
That's organized. Are the cords? Are they?
Yes, coiled.
They're not.
You go to my mains zipper,
How are they coiled? How do you hold it together?
fucking Chinese style.
Which is?
Which you tie it and then ching tong ling dong ling.
You're tying a shoelace, you liar.
No,
you did a fucking bow.
I did a cord lace like this and then underneath.
It's not.
You want to get technical? I did clove hitch. Okay, how about that?
Cool. So you know some shit, but that doesn't mean you're practicing it.
I do it all the time.
Baby, I've been with you for almost 12 years. Okay. You're not organized at all. That's just not in your vocabulary. You're a fucking ADD artist. That's already there. You lost the battle.
So what's that have to do with a trailer?
Then I'm saying that it's just not how you envision it. So you're only giving me the pros and you're like romanticizing this whole thing.
Yeah.
Where I'm going, that's not the fucking reality. What's really going to happen is it's going to be clean the first time you put it together.
Exactly.
Because that's the only time you're ever going to organize anything. You're going to keep using it. Shit's going to get piled up on each other. You're not going to be able to find shit there anymore. All you're going to keep doing is buying the same shit over and over again.
Look at my camping shelf in our garage.
Yeah, that's my point.
That thing is perfect. I know where everything
perfect. It's not perfect.
It could be
fucking
neater,
gives me a headache.
but it goes all the
No.
water scuba stuff's at the bottom.
It's horrible.
Then
It's thrown all over. When I get in that, there's fucking systems that happen.
Then you know what you need to do. Go clean my shit then.
No, that's why I'm going to keep denying it. And I know the truth. So
what's the point of having you around if you're not going to help me clean my shit?
Look at how beautiful your house is.
I know.
Look at how comfortable it is.
Keep doing your job. Clean my trailer.
Okay, exactly. So I am doing my job. I'm preventing you from getting a trailer.
Why don't
Job done.
What if I buy a trailer
Check it
and
out,
then you clean it for
motherfuckers.
me? I buy a trailer. You clean it
Fuck
for
you. I'm not your fucking maid. What are you talking about?
Damn, I miss the good old days.
Your ass wouldn't even be in this country in the good old days.
I've been here for a long time.
Okay, fine. You'd still
Who do you think built the railroads?
That's where your ass would be, okay? With fucking just half shaved head and a fucking ponytail.
Stylish.
A fucking braid tail.
Yeah. And floating around on lotus patties.
You would not be floating around.
And you'd be wondering, how does this guy know Crouching Tiger?
What does that mean?
The fucking form. Everyone knows that.
No, I don't know what that is. Show it to me. Did your toes also curl up?
Yeah.
That's cute.
It's hard to balance on a lily pad.
Yeah, I'm sorry, baby, but you just give me a headache.
God damn it.
Yeah. And a lot of girls out there can
I'm going to show you this
relate.
and you're going to be like, wow, that looks like fun.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
It is fun. It's just in your hands. It
Yeah.
just becomes another task on my to-do list and I hate it.
Fine.
Yeah. Look at your fucking trash can in your bathroom right now.
The one that's like a rental.
Overflowing.
It's like a rental.
Yeah, from fucking people that are pigs.
No, look at it. It's straight up clean. It's empty. There's not a single thing in it.
What trash can I talk about?
The one in the bathroom. The one right next to my sink.
The one that... Are you fucking with me
Right
now?
after this, we'll go look at it. And I'll be like, in your face. Now,
You threw it
prove
out?
a point. Suck my dick.
I'm not sucking shit. The more you tell me to suck your dick,
Yeah.
the less I'm going to do it. So you've earned yourself 6 months, no dick suckery.
Why?
'Cause
That's illegal.
You're challenging me.
That's pretty illegal.
Give me the code. What's
Give me a Bible. I'll find it.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
You took it up to God?
It's pretty unchristian if you do not do that.
Well, I'm not a Christian.
What are you?
Catholic. Actually, I'm agnostic. I'm not anything.
Are Catholic allowed to do it?
You turned real quick.
I don't know what people write.
Yeah, well, anyway. So don't challenge me.
Because Christian's all about love.
Yeah. Are they?
So it's all about dick sucking.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Don't get me started on that
It's
whole
supposed
topic.
to be. It's supposed to be about love.
I love the philosophy behind most religions.
It's supposed to be about love.
It is.
Yeah.
And I think Buddhist was my favorite one.
They're about
Buddhism.
love too. Yeah.
Well, and
Yeah.
it's all about self. It starts with you and you respect everything.
Buddhism is all about love and Jerry curls.
Oh, where did the Jerry's, when was that introduced?
I don't know. Siddhartha always has a Jerry curl.
Fine. Okay.
What?
I don't know. I don't know where to take that.
Well, do you like it? Do you think he's pretty ahead of his time?
With the Jerry curls?
Yeah.
I don't even know what Jerry curls are. And is it Jerry?
Jerry, yeah. You ever see his like beautiful locks?
No.
It's always like these perfect like little swirls on his head.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, like the 1930s, like
Yeah, but
that?
they're just like little locks all over the place.
Oh, those.
Yeah.
Aren't they cornrows? No. Okay, I don't know what they're
He
called.
doesn't have braids.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh, they're like nubs.
Yeah, they're little looks like
Oh, those are beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you talking about like a drawing?
Yeah. The drawings and the statues of Buddha,
Yeah. And he's not wearing a hat?
Have you ever seen Buddha wear a hat?
Have I ever been fucking Buddhist?
You told me you're a Buddhist for a little bit.
No, I didn't. I just said I studied the philosophy, you schmuck.
So you've seen Buddha in a snapback before?
No, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
You're saying Buddha wears a hat?
When did I say it? Oh, you're stupid. You're so stupid.
You're stupid.
I fucking hate you.
Why? You're stupid.
I fucking hate you. You're such a fucking, oh. You piss me off, dude.
Are you getting horny?
Not really pissed off. Like, if I was pissed off, you guys,
What are
I
you
wouldn't
talking
even be
about?
speaking.
You're the one that said Buddha had a hat.
Do you guys want to see what I would be like pissed off, really?
No.
No, for them that don't know me. I wouldn't even be talking right now. Like,
I know.
When I'm pissed, there's just nothing coming out of me at all. That's when I'm pissed. So I'm not really pissed.
You're going to make me throw
I'm not even
up.
close to
Don't even
pissed.
talk about that.
Pissing?
No.
Oh.
Being pissed off.
Does pissing still turn you on?
If you peed, yeah.
What kind of pee though? Like if I pee right now and you start seeing my pant get wet, does that turn you on?
No.
Or like when you see me sitting on the toilet, does that turn you on?
No, maybe peeing doesn't turn me on.
But you said it did before.
It did before. I don't know what it was.
You're such a weird, interesting dude.
I am.
That's all I gotta say.
Because most people don't try to see if they're gay or not and then like look up like guys fucking each other online.
They don't?
I don't think so.
Did I ever try to see if I was gay?
Because or else people wouldn't think that I was weird when I was like, oh, am I gay? Let me get a boner from what usually turns me on. And then let's look at some gay porn. And then I'll jack off to that. And then I go, it's not for me. Most people, I think most people.
What made you even like want to think about that?
Well, because I like being open-minded, right? So I think when I was like 15 or 16, that's when I was first introduced to like homosexuality and stuff. And then I think that's when it was like maybe the beginning of the whole conversation in just the nation where it's like it's starting to be more accepted and everything. And then I was like, oh, I wonder if I'm gay. Because then you also hear about people coming out of the closet. And I'm like, am I in the closet?
But did you ever look at any dude and you were like, wow, that's a handsome man?
All the time.
Oh, and then did it ever go past, wow, that's a handsome man? Were you ever like, wow, he's got some juicy lips?
I would think about like, if I kissed him, would I have a boner? And I'd have like maybe like a 30-second makeout session in my mind. And I'm like, nah, I don't think that's for me.
Okay, even after you played that out, you still had to test it.
Yeah. Because for me, like I like testing things, right?
Yeah.
So I don't like
You had your science.
I don't like jumping to conclusions.
Yeah.
So like sometimes I'll see like a really handsome guy, right? And I'm like, oh man, that guy's really handsome. I'm like, I wonder if I was gay. I'm like, am I gay? So I go, okay, cool. Time to play my fantasy out. So I walk up to him and I stroke his face, his jawline. And then I'm, oh, such a rugged jaw. And then I caress his face. And oh, look at that 5 o'clock shadow. And I start making out with them. And then we're like holding each other. And then his like
Who's the
facial
big
hair.
spoon and who's the little spoon in this scenario? Is he bigger than you?
Oh, we're both fighting for that position. And then I can feel his like facial hair all up on my face. And I'm like, yeah, yuck, nah. But I don't think people even have the empathy to explore that far. But so what I think is you should be normal. Like, you know how most people don't play their own devil's advocate.
You should be normal? What do you mean?
Like what I think is a fair consideration for everything in the world in politics or whatever. Like let's say you're a Democrat, right? I think you should go to the far extremes of understanding what it means to be a Republican, to challenge your own thought, right? And same thing for a Republican. If you're a Republican or if you're a conservative or whatever, you should go on the other side and really understand that other person's point of view to challenge your own thought. So you're not married to your own thought for the sake of it.
Yeah.
It's because it actually makes sense.
Yeah.
And that way, when you meet the other opposing viewpoint and you guys ever do have a conversation, it should never really get emotional.
Yeah.
The reason why it's getting emotional is because you're personally attached to it and you're not logically attached to it and you never gave the other person a chance. So now when someone like, when like super conservative parents that are immigrants that first come here.
Yeah.
If you were to go like, hey, I'm gay, they'll be like, what? Not my son, right?
Yeah. Oh no.
And it's because,
no.
and then when you start asking why and you start breaking that stuff down, they go, no, just because. Most people are that attached and that ignorant to their own beliefs.
Yeah.
They're married to the beliefs. They don't know why. So they don't really have empathy for the other side. And so for me, that means you don't really even understand yourself and you don't understand the whole situation.
Yeah.
So that's why for me,
That's tight.
that's why I need to fantasize about making out with dudes and maybe even sucking a little bit of dick and taking in the ass so that I can really understand it. And then for me to go, I don't think I'm homosexual.
I feel like I'm Jim
What?
from The Office.
But then that's what I realized. I feel like I actually have a normal train of thought that is actually fair because I try to explore both sides. Versus I feel like other people, they're not giving the other side a chance before they make a decision. Like if you ask most guys.
So you created Don't Knock It Till You Try It.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of dudes are fantasize about guys enough to go.
Or they do, maybe they're just not open about it.
Maybe they're not open about it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like that about you.
Like I even
It's fair.
look at shit sometimes and I go, how come I don't like shit? And then like I'm walking fine, right? And the shit's on the floor and I'm like, I picture literally like picking it up, putting it in my mouth.
Oh,
and I chew on it.
What the fuck? But it's not edible.
And I'm like, that's squishy.
Now you're creating your own thing.
Well, no, dogs eat shit sometimes. I don't know why they're doing it.
Well, because they smell something in it. Because you know how they can break apart ingredients?
Yeah.
So they smell that specific ingredient. Whereas for us, we're not really that way until like you start really practicing that and you can start picking that apart. But we don't really do that.
Yeah.
That's why they do it.
Well, I don't know, but I want to give shit a chance too. So I really picture it and I go, if I'm chewing on it, it's all squishy, it's all mushing in my mouth. I don't think I like it. And then I'll like, what about the ones that are kind of hard? You know, when they're drying for a day and it's crispy on the outside and the inside it's still gooey. So I'm like, let's say I eat one of these like crispy gooey ones because that's the texture I like for cookies. I'm like chewing on it. I crunch and then, it's wet on the inside. I'm moving around. I'm like, I don't know. This dog probably ate some hair and just some like fucking hairs on the inside now. I'm like, nah, I don't think I like shit. But that's like when I'm walking Fawn and she poops, there's times where I imagine eating shit, fantasizing about it, seeing just to make sure I give it a fair chance.
Lucky me, everybody. Are you jealous? And on that note, I want to say thank you so much for listening. And thank you to our sponsor, Best Fiends. Honestly, this game is awesome. It makes life a lot more happier, especially right now when we're all locked down. So make sure to go to the Apple App Store or Google Play and download it for free. That's Best Fiends, like friends without the R.
And if you like what me and Jiro wearing would be cute as fuck, go to barbellbrigade.com and you and your best friend or you and your significant other can go buy two of the same and look cute. See you guys next time.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.